Look at her.
Look at her. Oh, hey, John. Look at her. I'm Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Look at her. Trailino and Visage. Look at her. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Look at Her, the Hey Qween after show where our celebrity guest looks at some of the hers that they have worked with and spills a little tea. Ooh, delicious. Or even throws a little shade. It's a Halloween edition. Yay! And let's say hello again to beautiful little Trailino. Shake that pumpkin, Trailino. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. And don't forget, it was our audience member who just turned it so fiercely we had to show her off. It's Fagenstein. Thank you, Fagenstein. And of course, we're here with our super celebrity guest for this week. It's the one and only Queen of Halloween, Miss SHARON Needles. Giving you Joan Crawford realness today, sweetie. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm taking off these glasses because they got a lot of reflecting going on. SHARON, do you want to just hold on to your trophy like Joan Crawford would?
For Mildred Pierce. God damn it, I hate this night.
SHARON, we had a lot of Halloween-themed fun today.
Yes.
And now we will continue. We're going to do a special edition of Look at Her. It's called Look at Her Halloween Costume. Wow. So we're going to show you some of the most famous queens in all of the Drag Race world in some of their Halloween looks. And you can spill a little tea, throw a little shade, or, you know, just judge their Halloween costume, whatever you want. All right? Let us begin. Look at her. Sasha Velour.
Sasha Velour,
Now, she was supposed to be your co-star in your music video, as you told us on the main show.
She was supposed to be my co-star for Battle Axe.
Right.
And, you know, I wanted to work with her because she's an art queen, and I consider myself to be an art queen. She's a smart queen. I consider myself to be, you know, well-educated, at least in pop culture. And the things that are important to people obsessed with TV and things like that. But unfortunately, she couldn't make it. She got sick, but it kind of left me hanging there right at the last minute. So I was scrambling to fill that role, but you know, everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad that the role went to Fifi O'Hara.
So you weren't throwing Rotten Tomatoes at your Sasha Velour poster?
No. You
You didn't show up in nightgowns with like rats and roaches and let them free into the theater?
No, and I actually was gonna do her nightgowns, but it just didn't work out. But I'm glad that she still stands up for art drag.
Now I'm not sure that is a Halloween costume. Let's look at that again. I think that's just a clown look, right?
That's what she wears to Walmart. That's an average Sasha Velour.
That's a normal day with Sasha Velour, really.
Look, but
it could be Halloween if she was a cunty clown.
But she's very well edited, and you know, and these drag queens, they come right off the bat so polished these days.
She is polished as hell.
And and in our days, especially mine, going onto Drag Race, I mean, everything was, you know, either tattered or torn or soiled or too big or too small.
Yeah.
And these kids nowadays are just, they're just instantly beautiful. I guess if I'd say anything is that, you know, that she dives so much into the arts, but has what I call the millennial eye, which is where you black out the whole eyelid and you false the slight amount of crease, which kind of became popular with queens like Pearl and Aquaria. So, yeah, Sasha, play with that makeup a little more. But she's so well edited, and she's beautiful, and a gracious winner, which is really hard because the road beats the shit out of you. It forces you to grow up real fast.
Yeah.
And she seems to have stayed so sweet and humble. But what I'm talking about, what am I talking about? I don't know her. I don't really know her.
Well, you never actually really hang out because she didn't do the video.
Well, you know, because she didn't do the video. But in the early years of Drag Race, all of us were together so much. But now there's just too fucking many of us.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
Too goddamn, yeah.
All right, let's do another queen, another beautiful queen. Look at her. Oh, Violet CHACHKI, and giving you waist for life.
Yes, and that is not a photoshopped
No,
photo,
honey, I've seen that in real life.
yeah,
That waist is
that's
snatched.
not like my Instagram photos where it has been manipulated to you know, I love my Facetune. I love Violet Chachki. You know what? She's very tender, and she's very what's the word I'm thinking of? She's sensitive.
Yeah.
And she's sensitive, and some people who are sensitive become reserved, but her sensitivity at times can make her a fucking monster, and that's why I like her. You know, drag queens. The job of a drag queen isn't for sissies, and sometimes you got to show the upper hand with the back of your hand, and she does that very well.
Yes, she does.
She gives zero fucks and doesn't take bullshit in a dressing room, which is, at least from another entertainer point of view, can be very entertaining to me. I know she's going through some kind of press debacle with...
right, there was that whole issue with Le Depot, and she said they'd kicked her out because she was too feminine looking.
I've been to sex clubs where the rule was no drag queens or no women, and you know, it's a private business and you're allowed to have the laws that you want. But of course, there's two sides to every story, and both sides of their stories are being aired out. But I'm just gonna go the side with my sister because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no French sex club.
Exactly. I would side with Violet as well. And she also, you don't want to fuck with Violet because if you watch the video of her talking to them, she
do you know who she is?
Yeah,
do you know who she is?
You're gonna regret this. I was like,
right. So I'm siding with Violet Chachki because she's my sister.
Agreed.
She's my friend, and I'm kind of scared of her.
Good. Because she fuck with you if you fuck it up. Hey, Violet. All right. Now look at her Halloween costume.
What am I?
You are looking at Mr. Trixie Mattel as Ken.
Is that? Oh, that's a Ken doll. I thought it was that famous lesbian tennis player from the
Martina Navratilova, whatever her name is.
Well,
that's also the look she's giving there.
Well, I absolutely love that. And the thing about Trixie Mattel is the variety in her look is so limited because she has to stay true to that, you know, larger than life, cartoonish.
Right.
Like she always says she looks like a Barbie, but Barbie doesn't look like that. Barbie is not that insane looking, but it certainly is doll-like and cartoonish.
Yeah.
So to see her step outside of her own box, and you know, I didn't even recognize her, and so she's staying on brand but flipping the script. So yeah, I love that.
And you're going to be on tour with her, right?
Yeah. This will be the second year that she joins the Halloween tour, and she's so fun to hang out with because she's so stupid and she's so funny and she just loves to KiKi. So.
Yeah, honey. And make sure you check out the Trixie and Katya show on Viceland coming next month. That's very exciting.
Man, if I could get one of those
All right, next one. Look at her Halloween costume.
Is that Nina Bonina Brown?
Yes, it is. Nina Bonina, yes. Ursula Under the Sea Brown.
And I'm going to assume this is one of her looks before Drag Race. I think her looks before Drag Race were more extreme and better executed than her current looks. Yeah, now it's kind of a mixture between beauty with a splash of club in there. But before Drag Race, she was doing this thing that I've never seen someone do, which is painting on an open mouth where you make your lips into...
I think that's what she's doing right there,
you make your lips into teeth. And it was so cool. And even on Drag Race, I thought she held back a little bit in the illusion. It could have been because, you know, time is of the essence in reality television.
That might be the same thing now that, you know, before she was probably doing them at home as long as she wanted, but now she has to pump out these looks every night or, you know, I'm sure is
well, when you're on the road,
like
you have a lot more control of your own time. You know, you make your own schedule when you're on the road.
That's true.
And yeah, but I really liked her over-the-top recreations of cartoons prior to the show, and now I think they're a little more, they're just not as well edited as they used to be. I don't know if she did Photoshop on them, which I'm assuming she didn't, because I know she's a queen of limited measures. I'm assuming if your prosthetics are made of Play-Doh and construction paper, that you don't have the best editing program on your computer.
I'm pretty sure she can afford a good editing program if she wanted one.
And I just hope
that's all hand done.
I just hope she's happy. Leaving leaving Drag Race can leave you with a multitude of emotions, and it can be very easy for the dark side to affect you. So, and I really hope that's not what's happening to her. And I think I really hope she has real friends, because that girl is on Facebook or Instagram Live 24 hours a day.
minute.
I really hope she has real people in the flesh to talk to, because she is on that fucking thing.
Yes, every time I come up, it's like Nita Bonina's live. I'm like, all right, I made the mistake of going into it once, and you called me out. Yeah. Just kept going. I was like, all right, sweetie, I'll see you later.
She needs to become good friends with Lee Dawson for how much he uses her materials in his videos.
All right, well, hey, Nina, hope you're coming back to the couch soon, sweetie.
Nina, BONINA.
Brown. Okay, look at her Halloween costume. Oh, shit. Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Wow, fashion devil.
Yes, and
now, is this a particular reference, or is she just giving you
No, I don't think
latex
it's
devil?
Unless, I'm the queen of references. I'm
Yes,
a
you are.
Rolodex of sub-pop culture, and I'm not quite sure if that's anything that I know about, but it's beautiful, and it's over the top.
Gorgeous.
And of course, Kimchi is famous for her makeup skills, and wearing costumes that never give you a sense of sexuality. Most queens always give you a sense of being provocative or being hypersexual, and Kimchi is the queen of saying, you ain't fucking me tonight, because her costumes are always, she's always completely covered, and it's always more of a matronly silhouette than a sexual one. But I will tell you this, I'm on a secret a group chat. You get in those group chats.
Yeah.
Me and Dallas Coulter, one of my costume designers and one of the legendary costume designers for many of the queens, and she's the shadiest. I can't even say it on Hey Qween, the shit she posts in here.
Shit.
So she's shady.
Okay.
She's shady. And she's fun up in the club, too.
Yeah, sounds good.
She's fun in the club.
All right, look at her Halloween costume. Your girl, Fifi. That's amazing.
Yes, that is as the female gremlin from Gremlins 2. A costume that is completely overdone. It was originally done by the Blondes, and they...
Oh, right.
And of course, the Blondes are one of those people that own Halloween so well. You can tell that they start very early and that they have the best people creating these over-the-top costumes.
Yeah.
But I will say, outside of the Blondes, Fifi O'Hara executed it the absolute best, so it's gorgeous. And I just, once we got over all that bullshit from season 4, I really enjoy her. And I'm not saying like she got a bad edit and she's a sweetheart. She's a bitch.
She's tough.
But you know what? So am I. And I enjoy that camaraderie of being assholes together. And it's not that we're mean. It's just it's a survival instinct in this industry to just to be shady and to be nasty, and we enjoy ribbing each other to death. But you know what? That's because I know her. She's my friend and she's my sister. I think other people need to take a back seat when it comes to some of the negativity that she receives. People should. I mean, she is a bitch, but no one knows her to know that she's a bitch. But I know.
The TV show. Come on.
Yeah, and
give the girl a break.
And if she wasn't a bitch, season 4 would have been so fucking boring.
Right.
It would have been so boring because we were all sweet as candy. At least when that camera was rolling.
All right. Look at her Halloween costume. Oh, God.
That is Katya?
That is Katya, of course.
Katya.
Now, I don't know. Again, this may or may not be a Halloween costume. This is just a Katya
I believe
spooky look.
she did wear that on Halloween, if I remember correctly. But there is a witch inside Katya. If you keep an eye on Katya, once in a while she will pull out whether it's kind of like prairie goth or Fleetwood Mac goth, but there's a darkness to her, and she is goth. Like if you talk about her, she was raised on industrial music and Wax Trax records and Front 242, KMFDM, My Life the Coco. I mean, what really got our friendship going was our love for goth and industrial music. So there is an actual witch living inside her.
Well, she's casting spells.
Yeah. And the only tea I can give is I heard she's in love.
Oh yeah, I think I heard that
I heard she finally. No, but this is with a person.
Oh,
and,
right. Okay.
And I heard she's in love, and she was just. I just saw her a couple days ago, and she was just beaming, and nothing's better than honeymoon phase and seeing people deserve. You know, because when you live on the road and you're a star and everyone loves you, it's kind of hard to find that kind of romantic love. And you know, who doesn't want to date a celebrity? Most people do, but most people don't want to date a cross-dressing celebrity. So it's hard to find love out there. And so I'm glad to see her happy and healthy. And
That's
really,
good.
really, 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 really tan.
Oh really?
She's really fucking
That's the
tan.
thing.
And really ripped.
natural
She's
tan
really
or
ripped right now. She's going to Jason Wimberly's exercise class.
Oh.
I hope I'm not messing up his name. He models for Marco Marco as the face of a girl but the body of a god.
I don't know.
But he
it
whips
sounds
her
interesting.
into shape. Like you could see like the lines in her back muscles.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
She was lean to begin with, so
Yeah, but now she's like bulking up.
All right, muscles.
She's bulking up.
All right, well now that she's a TV star, and you gotta get those TV muscles, honey.
TV muscles.
Look at her Halloween costume.
Willem Belli as Smurfette. Yes, I believe this was done before Drag Race.
Very
and
possible.
I absolutely loved it because it's a really sexy costume, but by something that's not so sexy. And if you think about Smurfette, it's really weird. She's the only girl.
I know. She's been gangbanged for years.
I don't know. Most of those Smurfs seem pretty gay.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
I love
Except
that
for
look,
Papa
but
Smurf, maybe.
If I remember correctly, the blue makeup she's wearing, the remaining amount of blue makeup she used is what she used as the explosive dye pack between her and Madame LaQueer in the Mugshot Mini Challenge.
Wow.
Season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race. See?
Talk about some
People
deep
say-
trivia, sweetie.
Yeah,
That's
I never
something
forget
else.
anything, but I never remember anything after like midnight. It's a little blurry.
Whoops. All right, let's keep it going. Look at her Halloween costume. Oh, well, here's your twin.
Yeah, my twin. Yeah, Bianca Del Rio as Joan Crawford. And of course,
Does that look like two mini Sherry Vines next to her, really? Like out of drag?
I was just staring at Bianca's terrifying makeup. I don't know if those are two little Sherry
No, they
Vines.
are not, but they're
of
giving
course, it's
you a little
Christopher and Christina Crawford.
Of course.
And you know, Bianca has an obsession with old Hollywood, and because that's when she was a teenager, was when these films were coming out, and I don't really see her anymore. We do text terribly, completely insensitive memes that we would never put out publicly,
Right.
because of it would destroy our careers. But I don't see she's kind of she's crossed.
Right.
She's crossed over.
I mean, she's doing theater, she's doing
Yes,
all
her-
that.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
got a big
And I
tours.
think that's what she always wanted. I think she always wanted to use Drag Race as a vehicle to get her to where she wants to go, and then get out while she could, and let that empire be more of an independent thing for her. And it's not that we don't talk out of anything that's irresponsible. It's just we're both really busy. She lives here in Los Angeles,
Right.
and but she's a marketing genius.
Honey,
And
Hurricane
and
Bianca too, coming
and
soon.
she always pays her taxes. Every drag queen's most hated word.
Oops.
Oopsie.
All right. Look at her Halloween costume.
That is
Roxy Andrews.
Oh,
She's here to make it clear. She's Miranda Priestley.
As Miranda, which I've never seen this, but now that I see it, it's so great because I reference.
Yeah, you have the same look also.
In the video of Battle Axe. Well, she looks gorgeous there. She's always she's so kind. She's also really cunty and bitchy in a dressing room. But you know what? She don't party. Like she don't throw down. Like she's not going to be that queen that's after the show. No wig in your pajamas, still with your face on,
Right.
Drinking with fans till 3 in the morning. She's clean living, but you know what? I think she had such an out of control upbringing and probably saw, what excess or addiction can do. So I think she likes to be totally in control at all times.
Well. She is, darling.
And that's why she's so pretty.
That's why she's Miranda Priestley, too.
Yes.
In charge. All right, just a couple more. Look at her Halloween costume. Oh, there
Alaska
is a
Thunderfuck
classic.
5000 from the planet Glamatron as me.
Now, was that a Halloween costume, or was that on something
This
else?
was for the, I believe, either the premiere or the finale of season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And what it was so many people, see, people don't really remember this, but I used to be the one on top. And a lot of people were calling Alaska, you know, a cheap version of me, or, a replica of me because we were dating and they thought there was some unfairness to her participation in the show of RuPaul's Drag Race. But what people didn't know is I auditioned once. She's auditioned every single season since season 1 and was in the top 20 every single season. It wasn't a matter of if she was going to make it. It was just a matter of when. They were just trying to find the right time to tuck her into the show. And this was just a tongue-in-cheek. You know, Alaska takes the best negative things and always turns them to a positive. And you see some of these Ru girls who let it all just come down on them. Like, I don't want to name names, but, you know, there's those queens out there that just have the need to bash back at the fans or the system or the show. And Alaska always just turns that negative and turns it into something fun, whether you're calling her a snake or a cheap Alaska. And that's why she chose, and that's actually my crowning gown from season 4. So it was a little tongue-in-cheek. And if you see her planchette from the Ouija board, it says not Sharon, just to address the elephant in the room that was kind of right. But she's doing fine now.
She sure is. Like she said on this show, if they call you a snake, put it on a T-shirt and sell it for $40.
That's right. God damn, why couldn't I have lost my season?
Magical. All right, and they have one final one. Look at her Halloween costume.
And that is
Katy Perry as Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. Wow. Katy Perry piggybacking off another person yet again. This time it's not the gay community.
Right. Now, you famously were unhappy that you thought she stole your album art for taxidermy.
Well, that was more of a joke. It was more tongue-in-cheek. I see the similarities. But then again, it could have been a coincidence. My more issues with her is the pandering to the gay community when I don't really see any queer identity there. And I think songs like I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It, and I see songs like You're So Gay to be problematic. And I think her decision to continuously, not just once, but in several interviews, bash Britney Spears for mental health issues is irresponsible as a pop star. And I mean, look who's chopping off all her hair now and acting like a fool. And I love a bitch track, but I just think her brand and what's her name? Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
This brand of bashback is just so cheesy and, and gross and bad. And just as a pop star, she rubs me the wrong way. And I think she panders to gays for financial gain and not to be a true ally in stars that you see like in Demi Lovato or stars like that who are really committed to their GLBTQ umbrella fan base and actual created dialogue and an identity. I think she just panders because, you know, trans issues and gay issues are hip.
Well said, Sharon.
So, was that mean to say about Katy Perry?
No.
I mean, if I met her, I'd still be so starstruck and ask for a selfie.
All right. Don't worry. She probably doesn't watch this show. All right. Thank you so much, Sharon. That has been Look at Her Halloween costume. We love you, Sharon. Good luck on your Halloween journey.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you, sweetie.
Yes, cheers. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Hail
Halloween
Satan.
to
Kill
all
your
of
parents.
you. Oh, all right. Hey Queen takes no responsibility if you kill your parents. All right. Happy Halloween, everybody, and see you next season on Hey Queen. Bye, sweetie.